Alright, let's keep it trying again. Let's keep it going. I agree. Like, I think we got pretty far considering how terrible the run was. I can't believe we got Proptosis, like, right off the get-go. And then, like, almost nothing else of value until the Hush fight. Okay, this one's got a chance. Firemind probably wasn't the right choice, but it's also, like, the only reason we were able to make it to the fight in the first place, so it's a tough call. Proptosis is just average after the nerfs. That I did not know. I mean, it's a cool looking tier effect, and sometimes it's better to look good than to feel good, you know? But the price of beauty is pain. Okay, just stay away. Yeah, it was still a damage upgrade, but like a very, very minor one. Like, to the extent that someone in chat was like, why is your damage so low? And I was like, it's not, we have Proptosis. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, actually, never mind. You're absolutely right. Have I missed anything yet today? I mean, it was kind of a fun run, at least. Like, we were up against it in the last run. You haven't missed any unlocks or anything like that. If anything, it's a great time to show up, because I think you just missed the garbage run. We did spawn 50 grandfather flies on the boss. That was pretty cool. F. Did you enjoy the Canucks game last night? Dude, I was, like, so mad at, the pre-game rhetoric from Leafs fans. Oh, we're first in the division, but everybody's out to get us. You know we're going to lose to Vancouver tonight. And I was like, there's no way you're going to lose to Vancouver. Our whole team had the coronavirus, and the NHL rushed us back just so, like, you know, other teams were complaining. They're like, what the heck? We have some games left against Vancouver, and they freaking stink, and you're going to cancel the season? No, you got to let Vancouver feed us free wins so we can get into the playoffs. I was like, these guys, like, they have no idea what they're talking about. Their weird victim complex, despite literally, like, 95% of all national sports attention going to their team and their team alone. And then they freaking lost, and I was like, you know what? That's hilarious. I had a great time. One of the better games of the season, for sure. Okay, Onsus. Yeah, plus it was the first time Holtby has played up to his contract, like, the entire season. Big ups. I mean, Canucks fans have it too. I'm not trying to just rag on Leafs fans too much. It's good old-fashioned banter. Canucks have more than their fair share of annoying both media and fan base, and definitely a narrative of like, oh, everyone's out to get us. But, it is annoying. It's the battle of, like, the fake oppressed franchises when Vancouver and Toronto play. Okay, okay. It's endlessly reusable. They probably leave after a room? Okay, they leave after a room. It seems pretty bad. But we're gonna do damage with our Wisp when we run into them. So there might be something to it. I don't... You know... It's like you get a little blue candle. It doesn't... Okay, well, we're probably gonna... Maybe not die on this room, but we're not looking great long-term here, but... It's... not too particular. It's not good, I should say. I mean, you can create infinite fires, but, like, you gotta be real careful about where you land. And also, like, the fires can only shoot in 4 directions, so... I don't know. We'll see. Full health, please? You know, I've already been there, but I appreciate the thought. Range down. It's dark arts, but worse. It's called dark farts. That's something where you're going to want to go to the hospital, for sure, if you experience that. If you have a visible fart cloud coming from your body and you're not wearing thermal vision like Sam Fisher, then I would encourage you to seek medical attention as soon as possible. You have more viewers than NASA right now. Can I say something? I love NASA. I bought many of their shirts at Urban Outfitters to show people how smart I am and how much I freaking love science.facebook.com. But I'm not surprised. I mean, NASA, really, really good at going into outer space. Streams, 50-50 on the entertainment value. They're not there for entertainment, you know? They're there to do science, and then they, you know, they film it, and sometimes they have some commentary. I've watched a few of them. It's very cool, but, yeah, they haven't done a single bit of GTA RP. They've done no Isaac, no hot tub streams, so, like, honestly, like, I'm inclined to say that it might actually be, like, harder to be entertaining on Twitch than to go to outer space. Just based on what I've seen. Hey, Farticus, thanks for the gifted subs after that truly asinine take. Yeah, dude, what if they played Among Us on the International Space Station? That would pop off. Joe care? I mean, it's not particularly good, but... well... it's actually great? Okay, well, you know what? It's definitely better than, it's definitely better than How to Jump. Excuse me, I have, what, there's a bone tier, huh? C-Scrolls doesn't have Kamikaze anymore. Haha, you think about everything, don't you? NASA's pretty sick, though. They're one of my favorite fashion brands. Excuse me? No, move, move, move. Does Elon have a fashion brand? You can definitely buy Tesla clothing. I think they also sold, like, and this is before all the speculative markets went, like, truly insane. They sold, like, a Tesla tequila or something like that. And then people were paying, like, $200 just for the empty bottle. You know, what can you say? P.T. Barnum. It's immoral to let a sucker keep his money. Okay, good stuff. We're out of here. Okay. 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 That's what I'm looking for? Alright, alright, get me out of here. We're so slow. I don't know, man. I don't know. We might be able to make it to Hush. I really want to, that hurts. I gotta think about that one. Dude, this run is so bad right now. But I'm thinking, like, if we got enough Spirit Hearts, we could use 1 billion Dead Sea Scrolls on Hush and just destroy him. Are we gonna make it to Hush? I don't know, but we do have a 100% chance of a deal with the Angel here, so maybe. Like, all we need is a couple of good items. Right now is slow, man. Like, that's the principal problem, but one item could make it work. What do you think of the... Look, I can't... Dude, I'm still getting... Probably, like, once every 2 weeks, I'm still catching flack on Twitter over when I made fun of Elon for saying, I love music, it makes my heart sing. So I gotta be mighty careful. He's got an army of proxy defenders out there on social media that can't take a joke. But, you know, people ask, what do you think of Elon's RGB tunnel? Like, I would love to see a disruption in, or at least an adoption in, like, you know, rail travel in North America. I get that obviously, like, the continent is huge and, like, there's different islands of population density and stuff like that. But I'm like, dude, it's just a little tunnel that the car goes slow in. Like, it's actually presently substantially worse than the road? And it's the shouldn't the prototype be blowing people away? Because it doesn't have to deal with, like, real-world constraints. I don't know. Anyway, look, I'm not trying to... He's an innovator. Careful, he's a hero. Deck of cards, baby. You know what? I want more. Telepathy for dummies. Thank you. I would love if the tunnel was sick, man. I'm not rooting for failure. If anything, I'm rooting for, like, me being shown the error of my ways, but when they did the little tunnel thing, I was like, okay, so it's like a road that's insanely narrow that a car can drive on at 35 miles an hour? That seems, like, really bad. I'm sorry to say, maybe it'll get better from this point onwards, though. I do also, and maybe this is just paranoia to some extent, but, like, if one of the cars, like, crashes... You're kind of just, like, you're toasted, right? I don't give, look, okay, I saw the Tesla fire. It took, like, 35,000 gallons of water to put out. That's one where, like, see, I'm not, like, just dunking on Elon for street cred. You know, like, two idiots were in the car, had it self-driving with, like, no supervision whatsoever. And then it crashed into a tree at highway speeds and lit on fire. That one, I'm like, that, as far as I'm concerned, I don't work for the Transportation Safety Board, but that kind of seems like operator error to me. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Ding dong. We gotta go a little faster. We gotta pick up the speed a little. Don't take my charge. Book of Shadows? Okay, we should be using this on rooms. Hello, by the way, Cobalt. Hello. Scroll could be MVP. You know, I mean, we have the expert here. Cobalt, how's Dead Sea Scrolls with Bethany? Have you ever had it? I'm presently undecided. Certainly better than How to Jump. I walked on the spikes, didn't I? Ooh! It's run winning. Yo. Special. I'm trying to save up all of our spirit hearts. Like, if we could use, like, 7 charges against Hush, we're gonna be living life, man. I never touch Dead Sea Scrolls because it kamikazes me every time. He doesn't know. Cobalt, I'll have you know, I discovered for myself, I was not told by chat, I discovered for myself that Dead Sea Scrolls has had the kamikaze effect removed now. So every time you mention this, just remember who told you. Who came up with that beautiful piece of information. Exactly. It's true, it could be teleporter, because it just was. That's fair. That's a good, it's clip farming. Dude, I was watching the news today, so there's this Canadian company called, Nutrien. And their CEO just resigned. They had to get a new CEO. Just go look up what the new CEO's name is. I promise you, you would never guess it naturally. I'm just gonna tell you. His name is Mayo Schmidt. When I was watching the news, I had like a DD Mega Doodoo moment where I was like, his name's Mayo? And I mean, like, Mayo Schmidt is just, it's a great name. Maybe Colonel Mustard wasn't such an act of fiction after all. He is bald. I mean, he's old. Okay, where are we at? 14 minutes Catacombs 2. We gotta hit up our item room and shop. It's gotta be done. All CEOs are old? Excuse me, are you forgetting about Elizabeth Holmes from Theranos? She's the next Steve Jobs. Girl boss. Yeah, girl boss defrauding all of her private equity investors. Girl boss. Girl boss alert. I don't know the girl boss, but I'll leave that for Chib if Chib plays Siege today. What about Doogie Howser? Doogie Howser wasn't a CEO. He had a much easier job. He was the chief of surgery and resident cardiac surgeon at Sacred Heart Hospital. I watched the new Shang-Chi trailer. I watched it without sound on. It looks cool. See, guys, does he have superpowers, or is he just really good at martial arts? Looks cool to me. Or teaser, I should say. Teaser. He's both. Good at martial arts and superpowers. Is he, first of his name, the Iron Fist, Danny Rand? I've never seen Iron Fist, I just know the jokes. We don't talk about Iron Fist. Okay, my bad, my bad. Dude, what I'm curious about, though, is whether or not... I don't even know what it does. Let's take it. I'm curious about whether or not Shang-Chi is gonna have any impact on the overarching Marvel Cinematic Universe plot of what happens to the Falcon's sister's boat. Like, I'm not really concerned about all, like, the galaxy... like, you know, universe level threats and stuff like that. I'm much more concerned about whether or not they're gonna get the oxygen pump working properly in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier's boat, and like what the implications are for the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That would be it, dude. We could do a recurring bit. Remind me to do this recurring bit. Is like whenever there's a new piece of Marvel news, we could just ask, but what does this mean for the boat? Okay, we gotta go a lot faster here. That would totally work. Birthright sometimes means you get to use your active item for free. Yo, that's pretty sick. Wake up, baby. New bit just dropped. Yo, it's the Silver Surfer. What does this mean for the boat, dude? The Silver Surfer could totally use the skills that he... Come on, don't give me that choice again. The skills that he used, trying to help Galactus conquer the universe to get a new bow or masthead for the Falcon's boat. You never know. Adam Moore, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Forget the Quinjet, baby. We're going in the boat now. Okay, dude, like, it's gotta be Book of Shadows, right? Like, never mind. Okay, we're gonna go roll... No, it's gotta be Book of Shadows, man. It's gotta be Book of Shadows. Absolutely. I regret nothing. Emperor card? Yes, I will. Anyway, that's all I got about Marvel. I don't know. Waiting for new stuff. Pretty excited to go back to the movies, but I gotta wait for my wife to be vaccinated first. I gotta wait for me to be vaccinated too, but, you know, could be any day now. As long as it's June right now. Is it June? No, not quite June yet. Okay, well, you know, we're on pace, man. I'm not sweating this at all. Old NL would take 9 lives in a heartbeat. Yeah, Old NL also streamed about 12 hours a week, so Be careful what you wish for. Old NL also took a lot more abuse from the comments for making decisions like that. Like, everybody, they got all the nostalgia because you didn't have to deal with the cyberbullying. I was making zany decisions with, like, tears in my eyes. People with, like, Naruto avatars on YouTube. Like, can anyone else? I hate watching this guy. He's so entertaining, but I can feel my IQ dropping from its previous high of 273 every time I click onto his videos. Yeah, pop. There is a wisp cap. Is it a wisp cap over? Saved. Is it a wisp cap overall, or is it a wisp cap per type? All right, so this run's great now. Okay, so spoilers. If you're not familiar with the way that Unicorn Stump works with the wisps that you make with Unicorn Stump are invincible while you're in the Unicorn Stump phase. So, like, basically, you pretty much just run into enemies and they will, like, all die. It's gonna be a great time. I had this on a run recently, like earlier today. And I also had Sci-Fly, so I'm sure you can probably figure out like how things went down. Saved. Okay. Now we do also have saved 11 extra periods of invincibility. Dude, this is gonna be good. Hush is still gonna be annoying. No question there, but not nearly as annoying as he could have been. Dunky, 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 dunk. Dude, Sci-Fly is too good. It's like unbelievable. No, so the wisps being extinguished are the non-Unicorn Stump wisps, and honestly, like, I couldn't care less about them to some extent. Like, you know, we're gonna have so much unbelievable damage just out of the Unicorn Stump that, like, those wisps, pretty much irrelevant, I think, for our cause. It hurts? No, it doesn't. All right, well, you know, you keep the bickering to yourselves. Let's see if we, let's see what we have on the blue shop. Save some keys. Yeah, let's see what we have on the blue shop. Save your money. Let's just go fight Mom. The more damage you take, the more your rate of fire goes up. Yo, that's pretty good. I still need DPS, you know. Like, meet the new Isaac, same as the old Isaac. I am still, like, you know, for the second run in a row, basically at base damage, but not gonna complain too hard. We did also get, like, the most broken combination in the game. Now, the other thing, so first off, we can't make boss rush because we're already too late. But secondly, there is a cap on the Unicorn Stump charges, or wisps, I should say. You can only have, like, maybe 7 or 8 of them around you. And we'll probably still take the damage. I guess we'll be fighting you as well. Mind is a terrible item to waste. You can hold 24 of them. That's way more than I thought. Okay, take the negative. All right. Dude, I had a great item today. Have you guys ever had Soul? That item, that threw me for a loop, man. It was the exact item I requested the existence of. I'm not going to spoil everything that it does if you haven't seen it, but when you kill a boss, it removes any curse on the floor, which is just like, for quality of life, is just beautiful. It has some other effects that are actually like more valuable than that, but just for like pure quality of life, that was the big one for me. I kind of want to go to the curse room. He's a genius. Not sweating it yet. Not sweating it yet. Not sweating it yet. Not sweating it at all. Very nice. Yeah, we might do a little bit more exploration. Wait, can I leave this room and still have access to the hush floor? I can never remember this miner stuff. No deal. That's painful, man. That's painful. Okay, while we have this incredible luck stat, we got plenty of time. While we got this incredible luck stat, let's go farm up some keys. Some extra spirit hearts. Like, anything helps. What the? Is it my own shot screwed me? It's like one of my Dead Sea Scrolls shots. I don't know what hit me. Yeah, I hate hearing the muhahas, man. Bad memories. I mean, good memories, but scary memories. It was a green tentacle. Oh, dude, shows what I know. Oh, it's I might have to turn off the security for my wife 1 second. I think she's got it. She could. I'm just waiting to hear if the shrill alarm goes off and then the police are called. I think we're saved. Okay. Scary moment there. Here's the deal, all right? I don't know what this does, but we don't need Immaculate Conception. So let's take it. Soul Locket's incredible? Dude, well, you know what? That's incredible news. Heart Locket is A++. It gives you stats for every soul heart you get? Every soul heart you ever pick up will increase stats. Yo. I mean, assuming that works with Bethany, like, that's amazing. It does? Oh my. Oh my. Finally, I have a reason to not be upset when Tinted Rocks are called out. Okay, I'm just trying to get some keys. Like, that's about it. Can of keys and I'll be alright. We got 5 minutes for Hush. No sweat, no sweat. Time till boss rush, approximately -5 minutes and 12 seconds as of the last check. That one might be, and it's 2 floors ago, it might be impossible. Hush is still on the table, though. Okay, come on. Spirit Hearts. Money's nice, you know, we could still donate a bunch. I don't know if we need to get our donation machine to blow up again. Or if you ever needed to do it. More keys. 7 keys. 7 keys should be good. Alright, I think I'm ready to bounce, man. Get me out of here. Now we can't step on spikes anymore. And now, why did you decide to use keyboard over controller? I guess it wasn't really like a decision. When the game first came out, like the original Flash Isaac, all I had was a laptop. So I just played it. Do it. I'm not scared. Do it. I just played it like on my laptop keyboard, and then, you know, when I moved back, I was like, I already got all this keyboard intel. Like, why would I mix it up? And then Rebirth came out. I was like, I already got this keyboard intel. Why would I mix it up? And now I'm like, I wish that I had mixed it up. Because especially... Yeah. Some of the tainted characters, I'm like, I think they're just a little easier to activate everything on the... Ooh, hold on here. A little easier to activate everything on the keyboard. Or on the controller, I should say. Alright. Aura's really good. It's a nice fire rate boost already. This insanely good. Now we get coins, we get spirit hearts, we get stats. We got a genuine synergy engine. Nice little damage and tears boost. Nice little range boost. Justice. Tainted Lost Greedier took me 8 hours. Oh no. I've unlocked Tainted Lost and done a couple of runs, but I haven't taken it any further than that, unfortunately. Okay, so this should give us stats, right? Yeah, nice little damage boost. Nice little something boost. Nice little something boost. Nothing wrong there. Then here, I'm going to Perthrow. I think these are kind of stinky. Conjoined? Not quite. Yeah, actually, I like this idea. Let's start here. Blow ourselves up by the heart. There's a little speed upgrade associated with it. Nice little stat boost. I don't know how deep I want to go with this. Just bomb it up a little bit. That's so weak, dude. I'll go until I get a damage upgrade. Let's put it that way. Then we can put the rest back in. There's our damage upgrade. And then we'll put the rest of the money back in. Okay. Bomb yourself again. There's a heart in the main room. Yeah, but you don't get you only get the stats for picking when you buy things. Just picking up a heart doesn't give you the stats. Okay, so after we beat Hush, if we beat Hush, we go to Delirium. Yes. Yes. We try at least. Always nice to check. Always nice to check. Yoink. Just kidding. Alright. We have some fun here. Alright, so we got 21 invincibility. Definitely do not mind using 2 of them just to get through this. Is it gonna be enough? No, I think we're gonna have to, like, do some fighting. But I think it'll be fine. I might even just save as much invincibility as possible and try to use it only if I find myself in need of death. Or in need of avoiding death, I should say. Or at least for, like, the harder attacks to dodge. What am I... some of my shots must be deflecting here. Like some of my wisps, maybe? You have the soul. When the heck did I pick... Oh, yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. I totally forgot. Dunk. Yeah, we've had some angel rooms, that's for sure. The only run that I ever have a chance of, like, remembering the items that I have and keeping, like, a coherent through line is, like, the first run of the day. Every subsequent run from that point onwards is, like, the odds of me remembering is very low. That's the mind? No, we got this. We got the soul in there. 100%. Can of corn, baby. Yo, that's actually, like, a lot more damage out of the invincibility than I thought we would get. Yeah, the follow-up runs, they always get lost in the brain juice. I think that's a good way to describe it. Because you're like, wait a minute, was this the same run where I got, like, Eve's crusty socks, or was that the last run? I can't remember. Hey, man, come on. Come on. Yo, the music is pretty sick. So many free charges. Hey, that one cost us. That one cost us. That was insanely easy. That one, the last one was free too. All right, Divine Intervention has appeared in the basement. Well, thank you for the range upgrade as well. Thank you so much. And I think we'll just move on. I mean, that was really good. Dunka, dunk. Dunka, dunk. All right. And these are like some of the most difficult to actually get done. Cobalt, don't give me gifted subscribers. You have a child. You got your own stuff on the go. Save your money. Like ING Direct used to say in the advertisements, save your money. I feel bad. Like when I think it was the first Repentance stream, when I was like, you know, I'll give out gifted subs for every loss, or maybe it was the last Afterbirth Plus stream. I felt bad giving myself gifted subscriptions. And, like, obviously a lot of that comes back to me financially, regardless. I was like, man, I'm so stupid. Why did I, you know, lose and then, you know, pay myself? Big business moves, baby. I'm trying to purchase on my iPad and it's giving me an error. Look, you know, whatever you have to tell yourself, I understand, you know. Hey, you could, I told you, you don't need to feel beholden. Oh, he did it. Okay. Thank you, Cobalt. For you know I told you didn't have to, but you're standing up to the terms of the deal that you yourself made, and there's a lot of there's value in honor as well. So I appreciate it. Thank you. And then we'll just keep trading them back and forth. I'll make a bet. I'll be like, there's no way Cobalt's ever gonna beat Mom. 10 gifted subs incoming. And we can just keep running that back and forth. Dude, like every single one of these fights could be a huge floor. Or it could be the Void fight. The Delirium fight? I don't know what anything's called in this game. I don't even know what you are. Okay, this is fine. Cobalt, unban me, please. Here we go again. Well, look, I'm not saying that Cobalt's gonna unban you, but what did you do in the first place to deserve being banned? Let's not say deserve. Let's say, you know, to provoke the ban. You don't have to answer, but I'd like to know. I find it funny. Other chat trials. It is nicer, like it's more fun to do on ban requests for other streams, because they don't hurt your feelings. They only hurt the feelings of your friends. Didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out, but he called out a tinted rock. I mean, honestly, like, can you blame him for the ban? Like, it gets annoying, man. I'm not trying to, you know, sound like, oh, like, rude streamer or whatever, but there's, you know, Cobalt's played in eternity of this game, as have I. Sometimes people, you know, they have the best of intentions, but they just sort of don't think about the fact that, you know, you're talking to, like, this is like the only game that I know in my entire life, and people are like, hey, did you know if you get a battery charge, it gives you a full active charge on your current active item? And I'm like, I wasn't aware. That's incredibly good intel. Thank you so much. I really... And then I've been watching, like, Dan play, and people are giving Dan bad advice. Like, people are giving him advice that's just, like genuinely doesn't work at all. And then if you're like, that doesn't work, they're like, oh, sorry. Like, I just thought if it did, it would be amazing. And I'm like, you're going to throw this poor man off, you know? You got 1,400 people in his chat. You know, if 100 people are saying some stuff, he's going to think it's real. You got to, you know, you got to understand. You got to know your environment. You got to read the room. Is it sharp plug? I don't know, like, it might kill us if we use it wrong, but on the other hand, it could be hilarious. Okay, anything could be, delirium at this point, but I think I'm basically ready. Spirit Hearts, please? No? So what is the... There must be a percentage chance on, like, the Soul Heart Penny, right? You know what it is? Feels like I'm going to say 20%. Maybe it's luck-based. 10%? I mean, it's still really good. Speed upgrade. Anyway, I support Cobalt running the chat however he wants to run his chat. You know, it's the streamer's way. Plus, like, I mean, I saw your tweet, Cobalt, where you're like, you know, sorry, sometimes I get frustrated with, like, stuff being tough in Isaac. And I'm like, dude, you don't need to apologize for that. I hear you. You're just trying, you got 12 billion neurons just trying to, like, you know, focus on, I gotta drop a key, or I gotta drop a trinket, and then I gotta go back for it and turn it into a cracked key. And at the same time, I gotta, you know, like, there's 12, I'm using bag of holding, and for a bag of holding, I've gotta make sure that I'm, you know, you get the idea. You know, when you got that kind of, like, cognitive load, and you're playing a difficult game, it's much easier to become irritable, for sure. It's only because of my incredible stoic nature and my numerous readings of meditations by Marcus Aurelius that I find myself never being tilted by chat ever. You know, but it's I can't expect everybody to aspire to the same level of stoicism. Okay, this is working out pretty well. I think, here's my plan for the rest of this fight. I'm gonna keep pressing the spacebar whenever I am not multicolored. And then the boss will probably die, and that'll be the end. I kind of screwed it up there, but seems pretty good. Yeah, it turns out, like, Unicorn Stump, pretty good item. This is good, though. This is a hard character to win with, man. This is a nice one to knock off the list. Just need a little water. Star of Bethlehem has been unlocked. How about that? Dude, I haven't seen that ending in forever, and that's how it's gonna stay. Alright, how we doing on Bethany? Okay, so that's Greedier, Mega Satan, True ending. Dude, we gotta try. I gotta hit you with a slash marker first, but slash marker, end of Bethany run. We got